Welcome to this AceProject presentation. My name is Michel Deland, and in the next 15 minutes or so, I will be showing you how the AceProject application interface is designed. There will be four parts to this video. In the first portion, I will show you what the tabs, button, and this search field do here in the upper left-hand corner of the screen, regardless of where you are in the AceProject interface. In the second portion, I will show you what these buttons here in the upper right-hand corner allow you to achieve. In the third portion, I will show you how an AceProject list page is designed. And finally, in the fourth, I will show you how an AceProject form page is presented. So let's begin with the upper left-hand portion of the screen. And let's begin with the Home tab. So when you click on the Home tab, the left menu that you see will update itself because the left menu is always contextual to the tab that you have selected, that is currently selected in the top frame. So the tab under the Home tab, you'll have access to whatever pertains to you. The Home tab is essentially your personal workspace. Right now, the default page that comes up when I click on the Home tab is the dashboard, as you may see, which lists tasks that that are relative to you in different categories. You also have access to your timesheets and other information as well. Under the Home tab, you also have access to task lists. You can define custom task reports, your Gantt charts, your personal calendar, task calendar. You have access to your timesheets. You can do some time reporting or time approval here if you have the necessary rights to do so. You have access to all the documents that you are entitled to see. You have an expenses area and other items here in the left menu. The next four tabs that you see here are all project tabs, and they are currently, the labels always indicate the project's name. So if I click on a project tab, the left menu updates itself. Once again, the left menu is always contextual to the type of tab that is selected in the top frame. By default, when you click on a project tab, a task list comes up, as you may see here. But you also have access, once again, to time reporting and approval for that specific project. The documents area for that project, expenses, you can search for a task in that project by keyword. And there are other features here, such as the project discussion forum. For both, whether we're talking about the Home tab or a project tab, you'll notice that on the right edge, you have that downwards pointing arrow. What we've done in the most recent version of AceProject is we've made available the most frequently performed actions and the most frequently viewed pages when under one of those tabs. So essentially, we're giving you a quick access to the most commonly performed actions directly from the pull down, rather than forcing you to dig in the left menu to find whatever you need to do. So that's essentially it for the tabs that you see. The next item is the plus button. The plus button allows you to either create a new project or to open one or several projects at the same time. So for instance, if I click on the plus button and begin typing, you'll notice that AceProject progressively eliminates projects that do not match what I've typed so far. And if I now press the Enter key on the keyboard, on my keyboard, AceProject will open the only remaining project, which was the custom client project. Had there been more than one project in the list, AceProject would have opened the first one at the very top. So that's essentially what you have here in terms of tabs and the plus sign button. You also have the global search, which allows you to search by keyword over the summary, details, and comment fields for any task you have access to. So over all the projects you have access to. Now in the upper right-hand corner, you have buttons there as well. I'll begin with the administration button, which gives access to the administration section of the interface, which is reserved for administrators, of course. Only administrators can add, delete, or edit users. Only administrators have the right to perform customizations or settings, customized settings at the account level. You also have access to a client list. You can also do some branding at the account level. Under Tools, you have access, amongst other things, to the Import section of the interface. And you also have further configuration that you may do under the Configuration item here. Further right, the next button I want to tell you about is this one right here, which is the Envelope button. Currently, you'll notice it is blinking, which means that I currently have some unviewed messages. As I hover over that button, I now see that I have one new message in my inbox. And if I click, I will reach my inbox, my AceProject internal inbox, where I see the list of messages I've received, as well as the ones that I haven't read so far, which are in bold characters, this one right here. The next button right is the running time clock button as it is right now. When you're seeing that running time clock button, that means that you're currently recording time against a task through the time clock mechanism. As you hover over that icon, you can now see the elapsed time for that time clock item, as well as the task you're currently recording time against. And if you click on that button, you will reach this screen for more information on the time clock item that you have running, and you will be also able to stop the time clock. The next button is the mobile version button. I am currently logged into the regular interface as Jane Durbin. If I click on the mobile version button, I will reach the mobile version of AceProject, once again logged in as the same user. The mobile version of AceProject is a stripped down version which customizes itself, formats itself automatically for your smartphone or tablet. Further right, you have the question mark or the help icon. When you click here, you'll reach the help section, which comprises two areas. The frequently asked questions area. I would suggest you you search for within the facts by keyword here. If a question has been raised by a client, either by email, live support, or phone call, odds are you'll find the answer here. The other section is the help by topic section, where you can find assistance on a per topic or per theme basis. Finally, here at the very right, in the top right-hand corner of the screen, you have your avatar, which is your access to your user preferences. So for instance, you can change your password here or email address you want the AceProject emails to go to. Further down, you have an email notification section where you can opt in or out of certain AceProject automatic emails. Further down, you have some pagination or preferences in terms of lists and Gantt charts and other preferences as well. So that's what you find here in the upper right-hand corner of the screen. Now let me show you how an AceProject list page is designed. I will click on a project tab, which will bring up the project's task list. Now, when you're viewing a list page in AceProject, you'll usually come up to a custom view, but you can also select another built-in view, as you may see here. The custom view you can customize through the use of this option here, which is the Show Hide Columns option. So let me show you that Show Hide Columns window. So here is that Show Hide Columns window where you can select from a list of fields the ones that you want to see displayed in the task list and the order of the fields from left to right, or which is actually top to bottom here. So if I want to make the task number field the first one, the furthest left, I can move it up as so, and now the task number column will appear prior to the task summary field. You can also define your sorting order. So right now I have my task list sorted by task number, but you can change that, and you can also add other criteria as well. So back to the task list screen, in the right pane, you'll find the filters that you can apply on your list. So right now you're seeing how those filters are set, but when you click on an item, you can change the filtering for that specific item. You can also remember your filters so that you don't need to change those settings every single time you return to that same page. Another thing you must know about list pages is that in many cases you can select one or more items in the list, and when you do so, the Actions on Checked Items section will expand, showing the different actions that you can apply to the checked items. So in this case, I can change the status of all three tasks that I selected, change the task group, the task type, or the priority. I can also delete these tasks by clicking on this button. So that's how AceProject task list pages are designed. Now let me show you the other type of pages that you'll find in AceProject, which is the form page. For instance, if you click on the summary link of a task in a task list, you'll come up to this form, the Edit Task form. You'll notice in this form that you have once more a right pane, and you'll always have actions that you can perform on that specific in this case task, such as to make it a recurrence or add time against this task, move it. And in many cases you'll also have the ability to hide or show sections in the form. So right now I have the configuration, estimates, assignment, and comments sections displayed, but the actual section is not. So for instance, if I go down, here's the configuration section, here's the estimates section, the actuals is not displayed, the next one is the assignment section, and here's the comments section. Once again, of course, you can change those settings. You can select the sections that you want to see displayed. So if I want to hide configuration, there you go. If I want to show the actuals, well, it's a simple click. So that's how AceProject form pages are designed. And that's the end of the presentation. My name is Michel. I work for AceProject Customer Support. Thanks for watching.